Hey y'all, it's Kat. So for this video today, I'm going to be going over my 5 most important gym etiquette rules. And I was even contemplating whether or not I should make this video because I was thinking, shouldn't it be common sense? I mean, we're all adults here, right? But unfortunately, common sense isn't so common these days. But other than that, let's get into it. So rule number 1 is to respect the other gym goers around you, which can mean, respecting their personal space and also just being aware of your surroundings as well. Because you never want to be that person that's, sitting on a machine for too long, taking up too much equipment, that others have been waiting for. And you also never want to be that person that's going down to the person on that treadmill next to them when there's a million other treadmills open. And I see this a lot at my gym too, where sometimes I'll go down to the very end of the weight rack up against the wall, and there will be people that will come just within a few feet behind me, really close, or even shoulder length to work out. And I'm just thinking, there's so much more room down there. And, I have other instances where I'll be sitting on a machine and there'll be people either having conversations in front of me or behind me, not realizing that they're kind of like stepping back a little bit and they're actually getting really close to me too. So yeah, that's just the whole thing of, being aware of your surroundings. And, you never want to be that person, like I said, that's, just texting all the time on your phone, just never looking up. Because I'll even admit too, I struggle with that, where I might be in deep conversation with somebody, or, I'm trying to figure out what song I want to play because I can't, figure out of my million songs that I have. And also, do not be that person that goes up to others giving out unsolicited advice unless you clearly see that that person is about to injure themselves very badly. And then you have every right to go over there and, help them and tell them what they did wrong. So rule number 2 is you want to make sure you're cleaning up after yourself, which means wiping down your equipment after each use, putting your weights back, and throwing your trash away. And I cannot tell y'all how many times I see this in my gym, where I'll go over to the weight area and there's just so many weights that have been left all over the floor, and empty water bottles when there's clearly a trash can just a couple of feet away. And I guess some people just think it's, other people's job to clean up for them, but it's not. And also, the number one thing that irritates me is when I'll see weights that are put into the wrong slot. Like, for example, a 10-pound weight in a 25-pound slot. And, another thing is too, I think it's very important that we respect the gym employees as well, because, they do work very hard to keep the gym clean. Like, I'll see them taking out the trash, sweeping and mopping, they're wiping down the mirrors and wiping down equipment. So they just do a lot for us. So I think it's very important to respect them too. So rule number 3 is you want to make sure you're not slamming your weights or your machines, because you never want to be that person that's doing a lot more weight than you can actually do. And, you end up breaking a machine, because this happens so much in my gym, where there's, I went in the other day and I had just gone in that previous night and there were like 6 machines that were broken. And the number 1 is the chest fly machine that's always getting broken because people are slamming it too hard. And, also people that, if you can help it, just try not to slam your weights down really hard, because every time that happens, I swear, like, everybody in the gym looks to see where it came from. And also, it's so funny when people, they can even hear it through their noise canceling headphones too. So that's when it's bad. So rule number 4 is to not be excessively loud or obnoxious. And I think y'all probably know where I'm going with this. When you see those people that they're grunting or they're moaning after lifting, and, it's so funny, like I just said, when, you hear it through your noise canceling headphones and everyone's looking to see where it's coming from. But I tried to give a little bit of an exception, because I looked this up on why people do that, before I made this video. And it's some type of breathing technique that helps make it easier to lift. I don't know. But other than that, also just with people who are being obnoxious, don't be that person, and I see this all the time where people, you know, they're rocking out to their music and they're dancing all around the gym and, you know, not knowing that people are right behind them. So yeah, again, just still be aware and just, you know, try to keep the noise level to a minimum. So rule number 5 is to make sure that you're practicing good hygiene. And first off, you know, I can understand some people might not have access to necessary resources, but if you do, you know, make sure you're putting on your deodorant. You know, you could bring a towel if you're having a very intense exercise to wipe off, you know, excess sweat. And also, you know, make sure that, you know, if you had clothes on from the night before that you went to the gym and you did a very intense exercise, you know, make sure you're washing all of your clothes. And because I know for me that I have these rare times where I might leave the house and forget to put on deodorant, but as soon as I realize it when I get there, I'm like, oh my gosh, because I know I'm gonna like smell really bad. Because I remember this saying before that I heard, you know, if you can smell yourself, then everybody can too. So yeah. So other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this video for today, and I hope you can take something away from this. And I wanted to maybe make a video in the future just talking about different types of clothes that girls and guys should not be wearing to the gym. But yeah, that's a topic for another video. But other than that, hope to see you in the next one. All right, bye.